Oh Lord, this is bad. This is really okay. First, okay. I definitely need to calm down. Need to take a few deep breaths over here. Just gonna. Whew. All right. Let me just think for a second. So, Sayaka did say that someone knocked on that door and yelled, which could possibly be attempted murder. I'm not really sure. And Sayaka wanted to switch rooms. And that same possible person managed to enter my room and kill her. How did that happen is a mystery for right now, but okay. I think the focus has to be on the others for right now. I have to tell the others. Makoto has to tell the others. They're probably already suspicious that I left the dining hall just like that, and I won't be able to hide the body for that long. They are gonna be even more suspicious of me and Sayaka's disappearance if I start doing that. And well, either I get some help from some students or not at all, since they will think I killed her. I definitely need to prove that I didn't do it. I do need an alibi, so... Alright, well, I guess it's time to get serious over here. Alright, let's start this. And then... What did you discover, Makoto? ... Everything went black. Oh, really? Don't tell me that that Makoto fainted over here. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. He fainted. Oh, come on! I just started putting my new clothes and sword. Was ready to do some investigating, and you are just gonna faint like a little girl or a person with arrhythmia. Such a disappointment. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. It's not just one of them. Everybody is staring at me right now. Oh man, I am doomed.
Ah, you're awake! Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
it is no surprise, considering what happened. What? Okay, well, I guess they found out. Oh, what happened? Gah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? Of course it was real. That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. She is kaput. Finito. Exit stage alive. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I showed up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. She is truly dead? With pink blood? Well, I guess that's interesting. Pink blood. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why?
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remembered the terrible price Saga had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We are his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Am I hearing like... Okay, I think that was just my imagination. I thought I heard Monokuma there for a second.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that! You better believe it!
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
The Bear Times 1 rule? What the world is that?
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
Huh? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun.
No, but I think that was close enough in my last playthrough of the last visual novel. It was pretty close, but sadly I didn't see that at all.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
Why did you decide to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate? Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying! I'm telling you, he killed her!
wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
Someone killed someone!
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth!
Stop talking.
You cannot tell the truth! You cannot handle the truth! That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one was really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's cause... Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out of here?
Hey, come on now.
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Oh yeah. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate. Unless they are discovered! You can't be found out by other students. That is what you are talking about, isn't it?
That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's being gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Oh, the infamous class trial. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder.
A few hours?
Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well... So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution! Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution!
You should know that! You don't know the definition of .exe, right?
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die? But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? So that's how this is gonna work.
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it! So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system. Or an inquisition type thing. Which means you will be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations.
Whoa, wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
Didn't you just listen to what he said before?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Just say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. That eve of standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although he was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you?
Oh god. No!
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
What has she done?
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh my lord! Junko!
What the? I don't...
This can't be real.
No way!
Well now,
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. And now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. Oh god, the spears! The spikes! I hate spikes! An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
The demise of the... Oh. Would Monokuma have the power of that?
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
And I guess just like in superhero movies too.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Oh, don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Damn it! Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so I can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. Well, what's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? 'Cause the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing! I got to see it all go down.
Oh, the surveillance cameras. The decoy.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial. In a little while. Toodles!
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Now, I guess so. Adaptability is survivability. But damn it, Junko! Oh, why? And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. That the murderer is one of us! It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that he might be able to murder somebody else. Or, you know, just escape, and thus we're all gonna die. Just like that. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the disease certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
But then again, who is the one who died? Who is the person who wasn't able to adapt?
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We'll just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they were right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. And what Makoto wants to find out is, if we're gonna continue the episode right now, or are we gonna end it? Who knows what will happen? Wow, those episodes have been very eventful. A lot of things happened right now. And there's only gonna be lots and lots of things going on in the next episodes, that's for sure, so... To be continued!
Danganronpa.